So here we are. We're being a little bit brave. We took a heavy abduction. It is May 11th. This is abduction number 6. We're on the Van Dorn map. Okay. So this side is a little bit less good for snipers. I think the other side spawn is bonkers good, because you can just shoot across the map and there's nothing they can do to answer. I think this is another good tile. I can't remember. Oh. Didn't really mean to pull that, but they lined up. That's good for us. Because I can just go suppress them all on the truck, on the car, on the car. So, I think what we're going to do, alright, is we're going to YOLO rocket. Center it like that. That's a very good YOLO rocket. Okay. Then
closing on target.
Here, suppress. This is the best suppression. He's combat ready, already disoriented, will die.
Enemy is back.
Okay. Then we go here. And then we go here. Put up an Overwatch. Steady, steady. Overwatch. Maximum dick move, as always.
Raining death over here. Kill confirmed.
I think with their maximum dick move, I am no longer able to get up to it in a blue move. Oh, I can. Alright, it's GG, asshole.
Position confirmed.
Okay. Just fire another round into his corpse for good measure. Okay. Now, I believe the next position for the sniper is here. And then we can go like here.
Rubber's on the road and the kids are
And
in the
then
backseat.
we need to reload because we don't have lock and load.
Let's do this.
And then we'll just go here and chuck smokes and stuff. We're healing next turn. So we go here.
Aye, aye, Commander.
And then heal. Then for you, I think sightlines wise, I'm probably going to have to take that tile, like the one here. But we got to move up there slowly. This is fine. Probably gonna overwatch from either here or maybe here, depending how they deploy. So we're just gonna move up. Sit here. We'll take a reload while we can. And then everybody's good. More thin men.
What was that?
Perfect. They walked into us. Oh, and they're split. Some are far back. Dude, we've been getting like these crazy high rolls on like deployments and whatchamacallits. Like this is really lucky as a campaign. So we go here. Yeah. Then we have this shot 66, which we don't even have to take. We can just do this. And then 80. I mean, if we take it, we ruin the shot of the other person. It's 4 thin men. What if I just fucking go here and double blast this guy? I don't have the bullets to double blast him. I'm fatigued. Fuck it. We'll do this so that if he tries to run and flank me, he won't be able to. And then we'll take a reload here. Just prep for next turn. Dude, imagine if Stagger actually stopped acid. How insane would that be? Dude, where are the other homies? Where are the other homies? Now, to be fair, they could actually run over, jump up, and take a flank on this fella. That's actually a concern. But I don't think they can now because they don't have vision on my dude. That being said,
Let's do this.
I don't trust them.
Got it. Smoke going out ASAP.
There's one thing I've learned from playing Long War Rebalance is you never fucking trust a thin man.
Trying to pull back.
Two thin men.
Good to go. Moving overwatch. Ready to engage.
No me encuentro bien.
Do you see what the camera is? I feel like that's a thin man down there. It's like trying to tell me that there is a thin man right there waiting to jump up and flank my dude.
Roger that.
Am I paranoid? Of course I'm paranoid. This is XCom.
Holding.
Alright, one thin man left.
Affirmative.
Okay. He wasn't there.
Reloaded.
He could be down there.
Brace lining over here. Confirm coordinates.
Trust anybody.
Good copy. Moving on target.
I don't check for monsters under my bed at night. I check for thin men.
Hey.
Oh, he's stuck up there. He can't figure out how to advance. Which is actually awkward because...
Make ready.
Oh, we get a bonus pod. I guess it's a heavy, so it makes sense. We had enough aliens that, Alright. So... it doesn't make sense to try to go down and fight them. It makes the most sense to stay back here and fight. We can move forward a bit, but I think I'm just going to back up just a smidge. In fact, I'm going to back up all the way here so I can deal with a drop-in if it happens.
Staying put. I think it poisoned me.
Okay.
Getting it done.
Just going to take this shot rather than overwatch it. Good. This one has a shot, 92%. 70. Let's just kill the 92. We're not dealing with this garbage. Corrosion is off, so we can move up here and prep a shot. And then I guess now that the sniper's moved up, we can also move up with the gunner, get ready to suppress a floater, and then we are safe to just sit here. Maybe safe was not the right word. Yeah. But there are only 3 floaters on the map. They're getting close, though. They're like doing a really good job of knocking my medic's armor off.
Raining death over here.
But yeah, dude. Holy shit. They almost did it. Almost put an injury on me. Can I see the floaters from here? I can. Okay, so this is the tile. I can't get all 3 of them. Alright, so I'll just get the front one like this. Cool. We're backing up and healing. I've got a shot. That dies to suppression anyway. So we'll just do this. And then do this. And then back up, because a thin man could jump up and shoot. And 8347, just take it steady. Oh, it could theoretically break my suppression and then the other floater could act.
Taking heavy fire.
I guess that's how we behave against mutons. Makes sense that they would behave the same way. Oh,
Incoming
aggressive.
Get down here. Not fair if I have all the fun. Taken care of. Oh, shot wide. Dead in the water here. See you in hell.
Okay.
Tap, rack, bang.
Recibido. Espero.
Double move.
Enemy is padlocked. Aye, aye. Operational objectives.
All right. 13 turns, but didn't take a wound, and we managed to pull off a heavy abduction. I think there's certain maps at certain AL that you can kind of take difficult missions and just abuse the map and how the enemies interact with the map. I think that was one of those instances. So, we got some stuff. 30 meld from the mission bonus, 6 meld from the floaters, and a bunch of weapon fragments from the thin men. 4 engineers is really the big reward. Because we were behind on engineers. Which I guess when I say we're behind, raises the question, what is the correct number of engineers to have at this stage? I don't know. It just feels like we're behind. You know? Alright, so we got the workshop done. We want to build Mech 1. And I was looking at the cost. Okay, so it went from $47 to $41. So we are saving $6, 1 Illyrium, 7 alloys, and that's it. If we build it normally. We're also saving a lot of days. 12 days, augment 8 days. Okay, so this is actually probably the moment where we don't build it fast. We just build it normal. Yeah. Having those extra 4 engineers helps build times a lot. New recruits, cool. What's this lift? 23 Illyrium for 3 engineers. That we're taking that. All right, cool. Maybe now we're not behind on engineers anymore. We just got like I don't know how many. 8? We got 4 plus 3 plus... Oh, no. We got 3 scientists from the floater captive. So we just got 3 scientists and 7 engineers from like 2 missions. All right, intel scan. $20. Oh, God, that makes me so happy. All right, we're going to China. All right, whatever. I don't care what that said. And the person who's going is Jacob Kowalski with a machine auto pistol. And I should take an alloy plating, but I'm going to be cheap. I'm going to be stingy, and we're going to take a proc sensor. This is why we built 2 proc sensors. I think on certain maps, it really helps for the operative to have a proc sensor for themselves.
Them bringing back alien body parts as souvenirs. It's a breach of protocol.
What do you mean, Bradford? We need alien trophies. How else are we going to defend against psi attacks? Come on. Use your brain. Okay, we need to build tracking boosters. That's a thing we have to build. Let me just queue up some stuff that I need to build. All right. Tracking booster. We also need to build a laser gatler. Okay, this is the thing we have to build. We also need to build alloy platings. 2. And we need to build armors when they happen. I'm queuing this up so I see what our alloy situation is, because I'm too lazy to like write it all down and then calculate it that way. A scout. All right. So I think this is where we go laser, stingray. And this should be more than enough. Yeah, 150 DPS versus 640 HP. Expected interception time is 4.3 seconds. All right, so
Enemy is padlocked.
we have 12 point something. Yeah, okay, we have UFO scanners, so we have that. Cool. Now, we took a shit ton of damage on Raven 1? Is that what happened? Yeah. I guess Raven 2 has 5 kills now, but no, we want... I think we're going to do a repair crew on Raven 1. Yeah. That's worthwhile. And it sucks, is we got unlucky, right? We were in the rear, got smacked twice by a single plasma. Snarling noises, man in a suit. Alright, so we're going to go on a capture mission again. This looks like Plains Tree. That's Plains Tree. Okay. Miller goes. Komarov goes. Roberts goes. Chloe goes. We need Chloe for the terror. What? We just had a council, so we're fine. Oh, here, let me, May 15th. 05 15. Crashed UFO number 6. Okay. Yeah, let's just put the people on the mission and see what happens. So Finley goes. I think it's Estella who goes here. Although I'm kind of indifferent, Estella or Anish. Let's take Anish instead of Estella. Anish comes. I think Hank goes. So Hank's going to be super fatigued, but then the next chance we get, we push Hank on one more mission and retire Hank. We have 1, 2... We need to train another infantry. So this is an infantry training mission then. McAuliffe. I think I said Yang Ning was going to become Sungyeon Kim. I think you're too fragile. Which raises the question, what do you do with someone who's too fragile? You can't turn them into a grenadier because they can't throw worth shit. Maybe they become an Overwatcher anyway. Because we make Overwatchers tanky through gear and perks. So their base HP doesn't really matter much. Now their will is a problem. We can just give them a trophy. Alright. Miss Kim, let's see what you've got. That's a really cool helmet though. Once upon a time, long, long ago, when I was playing Long War Classic, the first time I actually beat a Long War campaign, it was like, oh god, I can't remember. It was like over winter break. I just finished a semester, and I just sort of like sat in my room for like a week straight and just played nothing but Long War. And early on in the campaign, one of my scouts like had a very good mission, just like performed out of her mind. Her name was Jane Dixon. I remember it to this day because after that mission, I was like, all right, you're our first honorary officer. And she just kept doing well and doing well and doing well, became the field commander. And it was just like, so she had this helmet as like the random role. And it was, this helmet sort of always is iconic to me because of Jane Dixon. Anyway. That's fine. Okay, so we have this. This is a core. I want to raise an engineer. Although it's questionable why we're taking the engineer. I mean, this engineer is going to level up naturally. We need a backup gunner, right? That's what I said. We already have a... Wait, do we have a real gunner on the mission already? No, we don't. Albert has to come. So I think it's more critical that we just bring Jasmine Vernon. Okay. 6. We want more pistols on the mission. I said we're going to bring Hank. We're going to push Hank. He's close to retirement. Poor guy. Here I think you have to take Impact. It's just too good. I mean, granted, right? These are all good perks for different reasons. And because I took this, I mean, there's some argument to say just take extra conditioning and be tanky as hell, but nah. Impact is way too good. Now, this is the funny thing, right? Like, we're currently not going to gain the benefit of that second clause. The hitting a target with a non-reaction shot clears their Overwatch and disables their RTS, right? Because we're just Overwatching. The reason I think this perk is ridiculously bonkers is later on when you're fighting mechtoids and when you're eventually fighting sectopods. It is very common for your infantry to just pull out an arc pistol and unload 2 bullets into, their face, and you have to disable their RTS if you're going to shoot at them. But Hank only has 2 more missions, right? So Hank isn't really going to benefit from Impact. We're going to give Hank extra conditioning. Yeah, just extra mobility, extra HP. Hank the Tank. Hank the Tank. I like the sound of that. All right. So we're already raising a gunner. We're already raising an infantry. We need a support on deck. What does our alien situation look like? Mutants. Okay. Snarling suit. Insanely high jumps. Man in a suit. Man in a suit. Could be 3 sectoids in a suit, you never know. A trench coat? A trench coat. Okay, so who gets the armors now? I think it's gonna be Finley. Finley with a capture device. Not you. Finley, capture device. And an alloy plating for extra mobility, right? And in fact, well, it looks like we're probably not going to be fighting sectoids. So let's assume we're not fighting sectoids. But this is really good against mutons if we do happen to encounter several of them. Standard loadout here, standard loadout here. We don't have Mayhem yet, just got to remember that. Miller, Hank is going to just take an alien trophy and in a scope. He's got 12 armor HP with no plating. What an absolute beast. You can have a laser rifle. And we'll do this. Just take a plating. And then Malhotra, laser sniper rifle, a scope, and a plating just in case. Just make sure thin men don't get any ideas. Smoke just in case. Yeah. Because we don't have whatchamacallit, kitted. Sorry. This is just in case we need 2 smokes a turn and that the Rocketeer isn't enough to cover everybody. So it makes the most sense to have smoke here, right? Right. Okay, cool. Good talk. 8 people. We've got armors. We've got weapons. We're severely lacking in the equipment department. We just haven't built enough. We early invested in our air game, and we built a mech. So that's where all our resources went. But we have stuff coming through the pipeline, right? Kind of, ish. Once we get Carapace and more phalanxes up, we'll feel a lot better. Actually, you know what? Let's cancel the tracking boosters. Let's put them at the back of the queue. Let's cancel the laser Gatler. Put this at the back of the queue. In fact, let's build 2 more phalanx armors. Is 2 the correct number? Let me think about this real quick. Okay, so I'm thinking Carapace for medic and gunner. It feels right. I think I want phalanx. Phalanx for our support. So always phalanx for Rocketeer. Phalanx probably for engineer, because we need to carry Shredder. Phalanx for infantry, because it gives them... I mean, I guess it's the same, right? If you're carrying a phalanx and a ceramic plating, that's the same thing as a carapace, except it's more weight. How much does it cost to build a carapace? Let me see. Like, are we saving a lot of money by building phalanxes instead of carapaces? Phalanx is 24 alloys, carapace is 42 alloys. But we have the discount, so it's 38 versus... Sorry, it's 19 out of 24. So what's that? 19 out of 24. Discount is 80. Okay, so it's basically 80% of 42. So we're paying 33 alloys per. So we're paying an extra 14 alloys. You know, let's just wait 2 days and then make a decision. So here, let's just do this. Okay, so we'll queue up Laser Gatler, and we'll queue up the tracking boosters, and then we'll queue up 2 phalanx armors, and then we'll remind ourselves what to do when we get back. Right? In fact, I'll even leave myself a note. I'll say, check NGQ, question mark. All right, final check. got guns, we got armors, we got capture device, we got support, suppression, clear corrosion, sniper. We're good.
Touching down.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see some of you next time. Peace.